And it goes a little something like.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ashley and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Today I'm going to be doing my budget, so I'm going to have you guys budget with me. I have a drive pulled up. Now I did get this from a different YouTuber, so I don't want to like go to Natalie Barbu's. I will link her video and you guys can go to her video to get her budget spreadsheets, because I don't want to like give you her budget sheets because I think she like, I don't know if they're free still. I got it when it was free like 2 years ago. I don't know if they still are, so go check it out. It's not my budget, but I absolutely love it. It breaks it down so easy. It's on the Google spreadsheets. I have it right here in front of me, that's why I keep looking. And you could put like rent, car payments, all that stuff, and then it adds it for you, and it tells you on the bottom how much money you've spent versus how much money you've made this month. So I'm gonna go through with you guys. Also, before I get into the video, I wanted to talk really briefly, which Natalie Barbu also talks about. Honestly, I watch her videos all the time. That's where I like get half my information. But one thing she does talk about, which is kind of interesting, and I definitely did it, and now I'm like regretting my life because of it, is called financial creeping. And it's like the more money you make, the more money you spend, and the more money like your bills become and stuff. And so I did that this year, so that's why I'm going over this, and that's why I'm going to start budgeting like a lot harder now in 2022. Because what happened is I made more money, right? So we got an apartment, that's like more money, and we got a salon suite, that's more money, and I got a car, that's more money. And so now I'm like, now my bills are higher because I make more money, but now I can't save as much, you know? So I'm like, okay, I need to start like cutting down on some things. And you'll see like in my subscriptions when I start talking about it, like I'm gonna start cutting in places where I let the financial creep get to me. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there because that is interesting, and I feel like it happens to a lot of people. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so this is for December, and what I did not include in this budget is Christmas gifts. And the reason why I didn't is because obviously that's gonna be like a lot, okay, like that, but that doesn't count because that's not anything I would ever spend again in a month unless it was Christmas. And honestly, I spent a lot of my Christmas gifts in November anyways, but I just didn't include the ones I know for a fact are Christmas gifts, just because I don't know, I feel like that's not accurate, you know. And so I do obviously, so let's go through. I'm not gonna tell you like my income like in a month versus like how much I spent, but I will tell you that I have about 10% of my income remaining in the month, which is an issue for me. I want to have a lot of my income left over in a month, at least like, I think Natalie Barbu said 30%, which is a good goal because I don't know, like that's like savings and it moves on to the next month. So I definitely only have like 10% of my income remaining this month, which is obviously, like I said, that's an issue. So for starters, I have bills, food, transportation, and then like shopping, like miscellaneous shopping. Like it's under miscellaneous, she puts it under miscellaneous, but basically it's just entertainment and shopping is what those two are. So for my actual bills, now these I can't really like change necessarily. Well, I can, and I did change some of the things. So for the two rents, it's roughly about $2,000 a month in my rents and utilities. Now our utilities were so much higher in December, and we don't really know why, but we also kind of do have like an inkling as to why it might be more. And because in Illinois it's been like negative like 20, no, I'm being dramatic, it's like negative like 5, well it's like 2, and then it says feels like negative 5 up to like feels like negative 10. And so we've obviously been using more heat, and our windows suck in our new apartment. So we're gonna try that like plastic, like saran wrap that goes over your windows, to see if maybe that helps it at all. But yeah, we're gonna see if maybe that makes the air stop pumping as much, because oh my god, you guys, our night guard bill, I don't know what's a lot to you guys. Ours is usually around $50 it was $85. Like, that's like double than what it usually is, so we were a little like shocked. So yeah, that's gonna have to, we're gonna fix that for next month. And then the other thing in bills that I'm for sure trying to fix, obviously, are my credit cards. Okay, I pay like almost $200 in credit cards a month, which is an issue, but I own a business, and when I built this business 3 years ago, obviously I had to use a loan and some credit cards, so we're working on that. And then when I moved Sweets like 3 months ago, I also put more on my credit card to open that larger suite, and then I moved, obviously. Yeah. So I'm working on that, trying to get that down, obviously. And the one main thing that I'm changing in bills is my subscriptions. So I have $135 in subscriptions a month. That's a lot. Okay, so a few of the things that I can't change are like my Wix, which comes out every single month. It's about $12 a month for Wix. My PicMonkey, which is my photo editing app, I don't want to change that. I like using it. My Apple Music, I need Apple Music. Now, what I'm going to change is my Hulu. Okay, so I spend $70 a month with Hulu. And so what I did was I put it on pause for this month, because I was like, maybe I'm not gonna watch like shows right now. So yeah, I did put that on pause. And so I know for a fact in January it'll be $70 cheaper than $135. So hopefully it's around $65 in subscriptions, just because that right there is just like, you don't think it's a lot when you're signing up for it, but it's a lot. So yeah, we're just gonna pause that for now. And then I have my business loan, which is not gonna change for like 2 more years. So okay, so the next category is food. It's not as bad as it could be, and the reason why I think in December it's not as bad, well, it's $175 in food. Okay, it could be worse. The reason why it's not horrible and like in like the 200 to 300 range is because it was Christmas, and so I was trying to be a little like frugal on the food buying during Christmas, but I also had a lot of food at home, and then it was New Year's, so like I didn't eat out basically from like the 22nd to the 31st. So this is just from the first half of the month. 100 of it is in groceries, which, okay, there's only so much you could do about groceries and like saving on groceries. Now I'm obviously trying to like not buy the most expensive stuff. Like Good and Gather from Target is actually really cheap, like, and it's good. Like, I love Good and Gather's crackers, I love their popcorn, and it's like $2 whole cheaper than like other brands. So I was like, maybe that's how you can cut on groceries a little bit, but I can't even talk. There's only so much you can do. And I feel like $100 in groceries a month isn't horrible. It's like every 2 weeks I spend like $50. So whatever. So restaurants, I've spent $40, and coffee and alcohol was $20 and $18. So in total, it's like $75 in restaurants, coffee, and alcohol. That's too much for me. So it's already January 12th, and I have not eaten out once this month. So I'm like, okay, I'm already spending $100 in groceries, so there's literally no reason why I should be eating out. First of all, it's not even healthy, and there's just no need. Now when my boyfriend comes in town, sometimes we'll like buy stuff, but like we'll like go out to eat and stuff, but other than that, yeah. Actually I didn't even include in this because technically like technically it's for February, but we also spent $30 or $35 each on gift cards from Costco for our Valentine's Day dinner. I didn't even count that, but that's fine. That technically we're not using that till February. At Costco, you could buy gift cards, like $100 gift card for $70. So technically we got $30 off our dinner at Sullivan's. But yeah, so. And then coffee, I buy a lot of Starbucks, but I also got a lot of gift cards. So I won't be spending much on coffee in January, which is good. And then alcohol, me and Kylie like to buy wine sometimes. So that's where the $18 comes in, and usually we split the wine. whatever, $18 a month in wine. I mean, wine's not cheap. Wine's like $15. For personal care, I spent $155 on my hair this month, or in December. I probably shouldn't have, because I just didn't really have like the money like that to be spending on my hair, especially during Christmas, but it's fine. So I spent $150 on my hair, and then I also spent $30 on my Opalex shampoo and conditioner, which I don't regret. I love that. Like, I don't regret that with the personal care. My hair, you guys have known, we're on a hair journey together for my hair. So do I regret that? No, not one bit. So transportation, no, this month, I don't know why I spent so much on gas. It's getting a little much. This month I spent $135 just on gas. But $135 on gas. And I think one of the main culprits of the gas, which I don't like feel bad about paying for, is my boyfriend lives in Champaign, which is 2.5 hours away. And I think I visited him twice in December, or maybe like, I don't know if it was once or twice, but I kind of have to fill up there and back, so that's like 60 bucks. But I don't like regret that part. We were just driving around a lot in December, so I filled my tank like 6 times. Not even filled it, but like it was at like half. And yeah, I put a lot of gas in December. This category needs to chill. The shopping, okay, this, like I said, isn't even including my Christmas gifts, is almost $400. It's $355 in shopping. Now 25 of it I put in here is when we went to see the Christmas lights, and I vlogged it. That was 25 bucks, which that's not bad. But yeah, so $330 of it is shopping, and yeah, I need to like definitely cut that in half. Okay, so maybe I've spent $60 in shopping in January so far. I'm definitely gonna do another one of these videos in for January in February, so we can see like if I made any changes. But yeah, I've spent $330 in shopping, and I know so much of it is Target, TJ Maxx. I'm obsessed with TJ Maxx, and every time I go I spend minimum $15, and it's an issue. I'll buy a candle, I'll buy a shirt, I'll buy a sweater. I gotta stop doing that. I know there's past ones, budgets I've done where I've spent upwards of $500 a month in shopping, and I've fixed it a little bit, but why am I still spending $330 in shopping? I didn't say in my bills in the beginning that my car payment is $370, and I want to possibly get that lower. I want to like refinance it or something. But okay, so that is basically all my spending. Now I can tell you guys how much I spend in a month, but the thing is, you have to keep in mind that $2,000 of it is rent. So like, let's say I didn't have the rent, because $2,000 is an easy number, then I spend about $1,500 a month in stuff outside of my 2 rents, which isn't like, I guess, that much. I mean, it is, don't get me wrong, but with my rents it's like $3,500. But yeah, without the rents it's $1,500, and like basically groceries, food, my hair, all that stuff, transportation, shopping. So yeah, that's how much I spend. And so yeah, next month we're gonna do this again and see if I change my ways at all. I know for sure I changed my ways in food, so we'll see what the calculation is at the end of the month. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did and you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you like videos like this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.